Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with the daily energetic check-in. I am using the Dream Weaver's Oracle, and our card of focus today is Weavers Know That All Is God. Okay, and by that we're speaking of the conscious universe as the supply source, right? Spirit is fundamental to life. The mystical is the primary reality. Let that sink in. So when this card shows up, it's a profound magical time in your life, right? And it's really important that you recognize the relationship that you have with your higher power as essential and primary. All right? Maybe consider all the gifts of your very existence. When you breathe, when you move, right? What moves through you? How are you moved? What animates you or the ones that you love, right? The universe is a spark of life within you and in nature. In you is the true magic, connecting you to the web of all creation. Every strand woven on your behalf is pure consciousness. Are your spidey senses tingling yet? This is a very profound reading today, okay? Right now, you're being asked to remember this and to feel what it means to be you, all right? Every single thing in your life is sacred and infused with the power of spirit, of the conscious universe. Even your difficulties are infused, right? They're always beckoning you to remember who you truly are. You're an immortal spiritual being having a mortal human experience. Can you see the divinity sparkling through everything about you right now? About what you're asking about right now, right? It's time to step into that sacred dance. You can't go wrong. You're meant to have this experience right now. So whatever is happening with you right now is directly connecting you to what you need in your life right now. Basically is what this card is saying. So step into the dance of the divinity, of connecting with your higher power, of embracing spirit, of understanding that the conscious universe is part of this mystical, magical dance that you're meant to be a part of. Okay? I know, I heard. Yes, I know. And I have the Witch of the Forest Tarot today, and we're going to go, or Tarot Magic today, and we're going to dig into this reading for you. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I so appreciate you, and I'm honored to be able to bring you these readings, especially this one for some reason. I don't know. This is going to be kind of intense, but in a good way. Like, it feels sparkly to me. So let's see where this goes. Please remember this is a general reading for the collective. And we're going to get on into this. Okay, rest. Rest and recover. This is in the nature of. Okay, the Four of Swords is all about resting. And swords are of the mind, so giving your mind a rest. In your energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so you're feeling quite grounded, quite satisfied or satiated in the material world, right? That your foundation is solid in the material world. So this is your finances, your money, your whatever material abundance means to you in the material world. Okay. Now, this queen is also very, very nurturing, right? She's not, shares, I guess, gifts, that kind of thing. Does not squirrel away her abundance, right? She's very, very generous as well. So this is in your energy, whoever you are. Now, keep in mind, it's time for you to lay a burden down, right? We have the Ten of Wands coming for you and the keep in mind. All right. right? This is in regards to this rest. So you need to lay down a burden, whatever this burden is for you, and get some rest, okay? Not sure what that is yet, but we're going to get there, right? Maybe you're taking care of too many people. Just a thought. Don't shoot the messenger. We're not there yet. Okay, let's go ahead and get a card for that Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands is coming up. Yeah. Yeah, you've been through it. You've had a challenging road. Okay. No wonder you need to rest. Remember that our card of focus says even our challenges are meant to bring us to who we are at our true core. Okay, so this has been all kind of a process for you, right? Time to lay this burden down. The thing that I love about the Nine of Wands, and you've heard me say it before, is that there's a lot of wisdom that comes from this, from being messed with so much, from having so many challenges in your life, or overcoming so many challenges, right? You collect the wisdoms and you carry them with you, right? Not in a bad way, not in this way. These are burdens. This is too many demands on you. This is your wisdom. This is what builds that inner wellspring of strength. This is what keeps you getting up every time you get knocked down. Okay, this is why you need this rest. It feels like you're coming to the end of something here. And you're meant to jump into this divine dance with spirit and understand how the conscious universe has played a part in helping you get where you're at, okay? In your energy, yeah. Debate. It might feel like you've been constantly fighting with everyone around you, right? Conflict and debate. Life has been a fight, has been a struggle, and yet you still have this Queen of Pentacles energy, this nurturing energy. Oh, I get this. I totally understand this reading. You're the one that everybody thinks is okay. You're the one that's always there for everybody else. And people don't see what the reality is for you, right? You've really been struggling. You've been carrying a lot of burdens, and it feels like a lot of those burdens aren't even your own, okay? They're not even your own. Okay. Yeah. Now, the Four of Pentacles can be a miserly, which is so interesting that you have that Queen of Pentacles in your energy, but this is showing up to keep in mind, you know, with this Nine of Wands over here. You know, but it can also be just holding on for dear life, right? When we're in sort of this mindset where we don't have enough. We don't have enough to ground us. You know, it can really feel like holding on, you know, for dear life. All right, and that's what this feels like. That's what this feels like. Yeah, it's time to understand all the aspects of what you've gone through, because it is important. Right. All this noise in the background is this little kitty who's being very naughty today. But she's bringing the magic, isn't she? Okay. Under that Nine of Wands is the Queen of Cups. So you are stepping into not just a material abundance kind of nurturing. You're stepping into a heartfelt nurturing. And it feels like not just for the people around you, but for yourself. Okay? You're meant to do this for yourself. There's the rest. There's the understanding, this struggle, this hard journey, and then there's stepping into self-love, right? And when we step into self-love, we understand the connection. We understand the dance with the divine, with the conscious universe, with the energies, the swirly, whirly, mystical, magical, sparkling, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is for you. Okay. Oh, yeah, I feel ya. I feel ya. I really do. Yep. In your energy, the Five of Swords. Now, understand, too, that the fives are breakthrough. This 5 means you're done fighting with and debating with other people. The 5 of Swords means, you know, and this is a real bully energy. This is an energy of fighting a fight and winning at all costs, but we kind of tend to forget what we're fighting for, right? So this, you're walking away. This is walking away energy. You're done with this fight. You're done with this conflict. So this is in your energy. You're done with all of this, whatever this is for you in your current situation. And that is beautiful, right? Because what comes after the 5 of Wands? We have the 6 of Wands, which is victory, right? What comes after the 5 of Swords? We have the 6 of Swords. It's moving on. It's redirecting your focus to your future. Okay, instead of staying in this energy of feeling like you have to fight everybody, right? You don't have to fight anybody if you are being your true, authentic self. There's no need to ever say, I'm just speaking my truth to someone. We don't need to say that when we're actually doing it, right? If you get what I'm saying. There are people out there that use that to win an argument, to tell everyone else that they're right, and that's not what that saying, that verbal message is meant for. You don't need to. You are moving on. Whoever you are moving on, and yeah, you are, because here we are. Here's wakey bakey eggs and wakey eggs and bakey. Let me say it right. This is your bonk on the head card. This is your new beginning. This is a new beginning in communication and travel and creative endeavors. You are leaving this hard energy behind, right? Notice around this wand, this Ace of Wands, how this energy swirls. Right? That's the conscious universe. That's the mystical, magical, bringing you to a place that you're going to love to be. It's going to take you out of all of this hard struggle, right? You're done. You're laying that burden down. That's what that 10 is about. It's an ending. You're laying it down. You're walking away from the conflict and the debate. You're walking away from that fight that no one can win, right? You're going to get some rest. You're going to understand that what this journey meant for you, and you're going to step into this self-love because you've been given a lot to everybody else, it seems like. Right? Yeah. 3 of Swords. Yeah. It feels like you've done an awful lot for a lot of people, and this is what you got. Right? Just make sure. Now, and this does talk about heartbreak and sadness, but just make sure that you're not taking these events in your life and turning them into a narrative. You're not using them to define yourself, because we do kind of fall into that trap a little bit, right? All of these hurts and these wounds and these heartaches do not define you. It's something that happened to you. Okay? Does not define you. I think that's important today. Yeah, you deserve something so amazing. I'd love to see some cards about that. Yeah, you're ready to go back to some good memories. You're ready to get back to who you are. You know, there may be people coming back around from your past. Or, I mean, I really do think this is just about you remembering who you are. You got lost a little bit along the way, right? It almost looks like they're dancing, right? Our card of focus is, it's time for you to do the dance with the conscious universe and understand the magic that's involved in that. All right, there is magic all around you. You've just been bogged down by other things for so long. Maybe you stopped believing universe is bringing you into contact with someone who's really important to you, who's going to be really important to you in your future, all right? This is the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. Now, this can be a romantic relationship or a romantic partner or romantic connection. It can be a best friend. It can be a boss. It can be a coworker. It can be anybody who is pivotal in you moving forward, okay? This is already written. This is already woven into the fabric of your life. This is meant to happen for you, okay? And it's possible that you had to go through all of this before this happened. It's possible. Quite possible. Yeah, you're coming out of it. See, I asked for something magical, and here we go. You're coming out of all of this. You're going to have some great connection, and you're going to hit your 10 of Cups, your emotional wish fulfillment. Now, this is contentment. This is, it ripples out of you. It touches everybody that comes into contact with you, right? This is beautiful. This is beautiful for you. All right, you're coming out of this rough time, and you're remembering who you are. You're going to make this great connection, and it's going to bring you so much joy and happiness in your life, right? Yeah, and the 9 of Cups is coming out as well, so that's for you. This is your moment to sit and enjoy the things that are most important for you in your life, right? That 10 is for you and everybody around you. Wow, I knew that this was going to be a powerful reading, and I hope it hits, who it's supposed to hit, right? You're coming out of a lot of hard struggles, and you're meant to just kind of look at them and understand why. As I said, our card of focus talks about even the hard things in life are meant to bring you into alignment with yourself, right? If we're aware of the conscious universe, if we're aware of our higher power, whatever that is for you, okay? King of Pentacles. We have the Queen is in, now change genders as needed, but the Queen is in your energy, and this one just came out. So I have a sneaky suspicion we have a little bit of a power couple thing happening here. Like someone's maybe been waiting for you. Maybe you've had to, you've had to get through all this stuff first. It was just already woven into the fabric of your story. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're about to present something new to the world with that. There's a mastery with that 3 of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. You had to learn to stop, to reevaluate, and to pivot, right? These are 2 pivot cards coming out for you today. The 8 of Cups, time to walk away. Yeah, you are. And you're walking towards something so beautiful. It's time to end the struggle, and you have the power to do that. But with that power comes, the need to understand a little bit why, and understand how that mystical, magical kind of plays into the path that we're on in this lifetime. Okay? That is your message for today. I think it's absolutely fantastic. It shows your struggle. It shows you coming out of it. It shows potential connection with the soulmate. There's enlightenment. There's happiness at the end. Like it's the story with a happy ending. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Please hit that thumbs up button if any of this resonated with you. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.